John Higgins just preparing to break off. Just a little bit of a delay.
18th frame. John Higgins to break.
18th frame. And this, Stephen, I would suggest is where you've got to have real positive thoughts when you think that over the last 3 years, John Higgins has been runner-up twice in the World Championship at the Crucible. He doesn't want to get that tag at the moment of not quite getting over the line.
Yeah, you start to think, how many of these bad beats can he take?
Well, it might have looked a bit reckless, but he thought the only red he could leave was the one he was playing. Wouldn't you know it, that's the one he has left. Half a chance that was. John will be disappointed.
He's got to this final with winning 3 matches in a decider. Surely he has to win the final in a decider as well. Keep the run going.
Yeah, well, you know, if it did go to a decider, it wouldn't faze him. Nothing has this week. Truly remarkable for his tender years. Well, thought he could just get a shot for nothing there. Not turned out too bad, particularly as that cue ball was finished near the side cushion. That's a big target, that yellow, green and brown, to get behind, but well, can John hit this red thin and get down behind that yellow, green and brown? He certainly has. Good shot.
Foul and a miss. John Higgins 4.
That's always not a bad line. But the fact he's short, does this red go to the left middle? It's tight. If it does, obviously there's no way John Higgins is going to have it put back. Not all the pocket available. And to get position on the black, he's going to have to inject a little bit of pace. He thinks it goes. Good shot.
One.
Beautifully cued.
Well, a slight sarcastic smile to himself there, John. Not the shot he wanted to play. Positive he was playing for red to right corner.
No.
Well, so it's never been any different, has it? When you need a bit of luck, you don't get it. This blue, very, very tricky.
Well, when he put the red to the middle to start this, if you'd have told me this is where he'd end up, another black and another red, I would say you were mad. I think he's forced to take the pot on this blue because of that red in the bulk area.
We talk about a blind pocket. You can see the blue, you can see the cue ball, but he hasn't got the pocket in his eye line. Tough shot this. And he's got it. He hasn't got much of an angle on this red to the corner pocket. Can he somehow manage to force the cue ball out for position on the brown?
Clever shot, the blue. If he missed it, there was a good chance he would have had the cover in the pocket for this red.
$15.
Anxious look.
John Higgins, 15.
And looking at the body language, he's left this red. Very, very careless shot. Well, it was a very positive way of playing it. Just trying to roll through for the black. Very tough. And was always leaving reds on. I don't disagree with the shot at all. Felt he was giving the pocket more of a chance playing it at that speed.
Well, this time he's not left anything. Easy safety shot. Trying to find that ball cushion. He'll be hoping he can force John Higgins into making a mistake and giving him that one chance he needs to. Well, he's playing the pot here, I think. Well, if not the pot, he certainly thought that that was the best red to play to get back down the table, and I wouldn't disagree. That was a clever shot, that. John Higgins can just get by the blue for this red down the right-hand side of the table. Got it much too thick, though. Oh, he's eyeing up this red for the right corner. Feeling that the only red he could leave was the one he was playing, and he couldn't disagree with that assessment. But what it did do, it left John Higgins with his hand on the table, close to the reds. And you just got the feeling he was always going to play a good safety there. And颜丙涛is now in a spot of bother.
He can get to the right hand side of the main bunch to bring the cue ball back up the table, but he's got to hit it pretty thin, or else he'll collide with the pink. There you see the pink right in the picture. If he catches this thick, that's the ball that will cause the problem. Just missed it. Is he going to get covered with a brown?